So you're
J. Cole featuring Miguel, and the song is Power Trip, and that is playing at 17 minutes to 5 p.m. Today is a Friday and it's the Detox Show here on Tider Radio, except that we have a special version of the Detox today, which is the Podio. Now, welcome to the Podio. Today is an amazing day. We are having fun over here. I have so many people in studio to give their blunt opinions on some of the most trending topics in the world. I hope you are excited. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday evening. What are you doing? Are you back at home? Are you still, still at work? Or maybe returning from work? Are you stuck in traffic? I must tell you that today all you have to do is tune into Tider Radio. And if you love your people, tell them to tune into Tider Radio, because the vibe is up, the great music is up, the great energy is up. My name is Oase, and I'll be on this power trip with so many of my colleagues today. I'm talking of Olive. We have Olive in studio today. Hi, Olive.
Hi, Oase. How you doing?
We have Leo.
Hi, Wase. How are you?
How are you? We have Martha as well.
Hello.
Everyone seems to be running away. What is happening?
I have no idea, but I think Martha.
I thought everyone is in a great mood. Well, all I'm saying is we are having a fantastic time in studio today, and we have a Podio where we shall be giving you our unfiltered opinions. I hope that you are ready for everything unfiltered. I'm talking about uncensored, unfiltered, blunt opinions.
Yeah, it is a very special edition of the Detox Show, and obviously I love to give my opinions like literally all the time. So I'm super happy to be here on this amazing first edition of the Podio.
Yes. And before we actually kickstart the show, let us, bottoms up for this new version of the Detox, and this will be coming your way every Friday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Cheers. So, I'm going to ask everyone on the panel today to be as free as they can be, to give your blunt opinion. Do not care about who is listening out there. If you have a boyfriend, if you have a woman out there, because so many of the questions, all the topics that we are going to talk about are centered on relationships, on life, and most of the usual things that we go through
absolutely
every day. So we are giving our blunt opinions. If you are out there and you are listening and you know your man or your woman is sitting
today
here,
we don't care. Take it.
I'm single.
there is people claiming to be single already. Is it because there are so many beautiful women in here today?
No, I've just been single.
Oh, yeah, not single, please. I mean, okay, I know we don't care today, but just tell the truth.
Yeah, I was supposed to be a priest at some point. So.
Then what happened? What happened about your that venture of being a priest?
Life turned around.
Well, how did it turn around?
It wasn't for me.
Did you just like somebody, or did you just start jacking off in the...
No, it wasn't that.
I think someone turned around.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, someone turned around and pulled me out.
So where is that person? Why aren't you with that person right now?
Life happens.
Life happens. On to the next. Well, let us kickstart our show right now, and we are getting into our first topic of the day, and we are talking love and money. Now, we live in an era where money has taken up when it comes to relationships.
Yep.
So many people talk about, I cannot be with a man who doesn't give me money. It's more of a transaction. Love and relationships are more of transactions, and I totally believe that. For one reason is I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with a man who doesn't take care of me or give me money.
No, first of all, I actually believe that love is a transaction, because I give you text, and that's a transaction. That's a definition, right?
Yes, but
so,
in this regard, we are talking about love and money.
So what they give you is money, and what you give is?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Anyway, the question is, in this time and era, is love possible without money? I'm talking about if you are a woman out there, because I believe in the notion that men are providers and men are supposed to take care of their women. It doesn't matter whether you are married or not. You have to take care of your woman.
Absolutely.
You have to give me money. You have to take care of my hair, my nails, and everything. Pay my rent and all that.
No, that's wrong.
No, here's the thing. That is my belief. I want to know your belief. Do you believe that in this time and era, love can survive without money. Do you think a woman can love you for
you
who
don't
you
have
are
money?
without money, without you having to, take care of her, give her some money?
Of course, the first year she's going to pretend. When things start getting tough, she's going to switch and
switch up. But you know what?
she'll be like, where's the money?
Okay.
And if someone with money comes and takes her away, well, you don't blame.
So no, I think it is actually possible to be in a relationship without money, right? But the only problem is it doesn't stay for long.
Why? Why is
It doesn't
that?
stay for long because can you live without money?
Yeah, it
Oh,
won't last.
it won't last at all.
That's why I told you in the first year, they pretend, but then after.
I don't think they pretend actually. Probably they see something in you and they hope you're gonna make some money.
I think relationships without money actually exist because there are people who live in the ghetto.
They don't exist.
They
Do you
exist
think they
forever,
get
like
money?
they exist for long.
She works.
We're talking 30 years.
Yeah, 30 years. Don't you see those women? They sell chips on the road.
But do they know about the other lifestyle or they're just aware of
Of
the
course
ghetto
they
life?
know it. It's trending online.
They're
They're
selling
also
chips to make
Are you sure
money.
they have smartphones?
They're also on Facebook. Don't you see very many
So being on
struggling
Facebook
people on
makes you,
Facebook?
makes
Of
you
course
have
they
money.
see everything. No, they see everything. They know this life exists.
But they know they.
But they are in love with being in love. Or else they're in love with the notion of not
Okay.
being single.
No, you see, like for them, they have that little income that comes in. So whenever it comes in, they get excited. You get. They haven't seen the big money, but they
I
must
know,
start
I
seeing
do
the big
believe
money.
that
Once
too.
just the big money.
Yeah. No going back.
Okay.
No turning back.
Here's the thing. I feel like people who say they do not need a man to take care of them or to give them money are pretending.
No, they probably
They
don't
are
have a
pretending.
man.
I'll give you a scenario.
Yeah, they're pretending.
They
So
are
when you're-
No, it doesn't go as far as a yeah. It doesn't go as far as a yeah.
It can go. It
It's
can go
usually-
depending on what
A
you're
man is
looking for.
usually generous in the beginning. If he's not generous in the beginning, just
He
needs
never
going
will.
south.
Oh, but honestly, if you talk
You're
about
lying.
generosity and men, here is what I believe. I feel like if a man gets you, I did tell Uwase this earlier, if a man really meets you and you act like you don't really want the money, he won't give you the money. But if you show that I do want the money, he will actually give you the money. So
Okay.
it's more like standard. They call them standard.
I
No,
beg
you're
to
wrong.
differ.
You're wrong about
I beg
that.
to differ when it comes
You're
to
wrong.
that. Hold on a minute. I beg to differ. Because here's the thing. I feel like a man who loves you or cares about you should be generous. They know for sure that you need the money. I don't have to wake up and tell you I need money for
That's
my
so
hair.
not
That's
true.
a
No,
fact.
here's the thing.
It's a fact.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
I don't need to wake up and tell you, hey, I need money. I need you to give me money. If I am looking at dating a person,
Yeah.
I'm not just looking at dating someone who has money, because there's you having money
Yeah.
and you are not giving it to me.
Okay.
I want to date a man who has money and is generous.
Okay, let me
as
ask
well.
you a question. Do you
No,
believe?
I agree to disagree. Do you know that there are some women who have their own money? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
But even if
Okay,
she
personally, like if a chick has her money, even if she doesn't have, I wouldn't want someone to come and ask me for money. I'm going to give you.
But how are you going to
I'm
know
not
that
going
she
to-
needs it if she doesn't ask?
Well, you can see that she needs it.
Can we speak currencies?
I'm talking dollars, please.
Can you
I'm
speak
not
currency?
talking.
Even if the shillings, we're talking
no.
like way huge.
I'm talking
Amounts.
dollars.
Well,
That's-
someone may not give you money,
Yeah.
but they may lay out the money well
We're talking currency.
without the real money. Right?
Oh!
That's exactly why
Oh!
there are women who are dating border riders.
Oh,
Is
I
that
see.
a relationship?
I
Does it
remember
require money?
there is-
Side guys. But the guy is a side guy, by the way.
But you
But the main guy is the husband who's providing. Gives her money. She goes the border guy. The border guy comes in.
In other words, there are two different currencies, right?
Yes, I was talking to Agri. I think during the weekend he
Yeah.
asked me a
There's
question
one.
that why do women who have it all, who have all the money, who have their careers,
Yeah.
date like a border guy? And my answer to him was, these women already have it all. They do not need your money. They're probably in relationships or marriages where their husbands are not taking care of them when
Yeah.
it comes to their emotional
Yeah.
availability. You find they're dating a man who is very busy and they want someone who is emotionally
What's I
available.
so
Here's
disagree
the
for one
thing.
reason.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. And that man they are dating or they're married to is very unavailable emotionally.
I see.
At the end of the day, we can want all the money, but we are humans.
Okay,
We
I
have
see
that
that.
soft side to us, and we need that, that affection. So when they are not getting that affection from their husbands, from their boyfriends, it could be boyfriends, they'll always look for someone that can give it to them.
But what happens
For
if
as
you
long
get
as they do not give them, even if they don't give them the money.
Okay, what
they're fine
happens if
with
you
them.
get the affection for 5 years?
What do you mean
And
when you
you're
get?
done? Because I do need the affection, but what if I get it and for like 3 years I'm done now? I didn't have it the other time, I'm excited. This time I get it, but I'm done. What next?
What do you mean by
Like, I feel
getting
like at the
done?
end of the day, she wants you to take care of her. It doesn't matter how much money she has. she still wants you to take care of
Is
her.
that affection
No.
Okay,
taking
here's
care
the-
of you?
No, it's
It
about,
is affection. It is actually
Here's the
affection.
thing.
it's about
here's the
being a
thing.
man. They call it being a man.
Being a man.
Yeah, you know, like how once he looks at men as protectors,
Yeah.
providers, and whatnot. Yeah?
How-
So they expect the man to be a protector, the provider.
We do, and,
So
and
in
we
the
are
end,
receivers, so.
How does a border guy does not have money to give to a woman who is a managing director, who is a CEO?
No, but he still
somewhere?
has some money.
So
Shall
the
eat the little.
no, absolutely. The only reason they are with this man is probably they want their sexual desires to be fulfilled. We cannot run away from that. Or
Yeah.
they want
Love and
that
affection.
affection, love
I
and
still
affection.
believe it's
They
not a
do not
long-term
want their
thing.
money.
It
No,
is.
it can
I
actually
still believe
be.
it can't be a long-term
Come
thing.
on.
Unless
It
she
could be a
dies
long-term thing.
faster.
You know, if she didn't have the money, she wouldn't be going for the judge guy.
If she
The
didn't
man
have
was
the
still
money,
there.
no, but she's looking for affection, so probably she's not even looking at money.
No, it's
So when
because
you
she has
already
the
have
money at the moment.
You don't look at the money.
If she didn't have the money, she would be looking for the money.
Yes,
Not
she
for
has the
the-
money
for the
already,
man.
so she
Oh,
doesn't
let-
want
let-
that.
Let's be real. At the end of the day, if we're going to talk and talk and talk,
Yeah.
Olive is going to talk, Wasa is going to talk, and that's basically how the world runs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Women talk,
Oh,
women want, women don't get satisfied.
Eee, but
So,
nah,
I agree.
It is one thing after the other. It's a whole book with a chapter that was written by Eve,
Mhm.
and there is no end chapter yet. It's being written still.
Forever.
So a woman does not know what they want.
oh, we
Period.
do know what we want. I know
No,
what
women
I
don't know
want.
what-
I know
We-
what I
Oh, by
want.
the way, speaking of
It's
Adam and
money.
Eve, speaking of Adam and Eve,
Martha, we
the
want
money in this case was the apple.
Yeah.
So she went
No,
for the
it
apple.
wasn't.
She went for the apple.
Are you
But
sure it
honestly-
wasn't the apple?
But if
Oh,
Eve,
she was in the
what,
apple.
Oh,
what
there
was,
is
what was
that.
Eve looking for though? What was Eve
She was looking for the money.
What is it,
Because
Sha?
women can't be, actually maybe she
So-
had spent out of time with Adam, so she was like, I'm bored. Let me go and talk to a snake.
Don't write your own Bible.
Are you
That's
sure
what
she
it
looking
wasn't
for?
the fruit?
No, Eve wasn't the fruit.
And
How do you determine that Eve was the fruit? Because the Bible tells us the fruit was just the fruit.
was it?
Aziz has never read the Bible.
And the
Oh yeah, he knows nothing about the Bible. But
Was
here's
the-
the thing.
Was the
Let's
fruit eaten?
let's get back.
Was the
Let's-
fruit
in all
eaten?
Yeah, it was
senses,
eaten.
Did they eat it together?
Well,
Did they share it?
later.
No, the devil gave it to her to eat, so
Yes. And what Adam ate.
Adam didn't eat.
So what is the one thing that women and men eat together
food.
Money. Yeah.
Here's the thing.
without buying?
Let's get back to the topic.
Wait.
Let's get
We
back
know
to
what
the
he's
topic.
talking about.
Let's get back to the topic
Aziz
because
has a wrong
everyone.
Bible.
Let's get back to the topic, and now I'm going to ask you individually. Would you date a man or a woman? Oh no, let's put out the part where okay, yes, even with men, would you date a woman who is not financially stable, a woman who doesn't have their own source of income, a woman who is totally and absolutely dependent on you? And for the ladies, I'm asking,
Yeah.
would you date a man that wouldn't give you money or take care of you? Would you just be in a relationship for the sake of love and affection and nothing to do with finances and money?
That sounds even unsexy by the way you say it.
We go to
Just love
relationships
and
to get
affection. We
something.
do want love and affection, but no, he's got to have the money. We cannot die. They say if money is over, love goes through the window. Like first, you can't live without money yourself. I'm not gonna live with you. Otherwise, you know, in men it creates some insecurities, and all of a sudden I'm suffering with your shit. So nah.
You
Shit.
wouldn't, yeah.
Well, I don't think you suffer in the shits. But
He speaks like literally. No.
Martha, would you? Would you
Yeah.
date a man who doesn't give you money? I would want to know the reason why you.
Realistically, no,
Why?
because a man is a provider.
A man is not a provider.
He
You know,
is
women
not
are fighting for their
Sour
rights
penny.
at the moment.
Yeah.
A man amongst those women, me, I want the money.
Yeah.
A man is a provider. He's supposed to. People from the previous generation, a man used to build the house, take care of everything. A woman, all she had to do was stay home. But these days, I don't know, men are always complaining about giving women just small change.
Yeah.
You've not even built her a house, just small change, and
I
you're
love
already
Martha.
throwing a big deal. Yeah, so I want a man with money.
It's because times have changed. That's why you see them when
Times
But
have
can
changed.
we
That's
talk how much?
That means the amount should increase. If they were building a bungalow, now I want a storied house.
You know, those days they used to vibe women on mangoes. They give you a mango and they're
I
like,
saw
Well, a
story-
mango built a whole house.
I saw a story on social media by one of I will call him a celebrated journalist in Uganda. Maybe he's not to you. I don't want to mention his name, but he said
Everybody knows me.
that money. I'll actually put it the way he said, "Sente za kameza," something like that.
Yeah.
Did I say it right?
Yeah,
I hope
yeah.
I did. he puts or he gives his woman 62 million every day.
62
Every
million
day.
every day.
Yes,
62
yes.
million.
Every
That one
day.
was bluffing.
600 k.
600,000.
600.
I mean, a
Oh
week, a
yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
600
That's
k.
yeah. So is that the kind of money we are talking about, or we are talking about just a petty 50,000, 100,000? Would you be comfortable with that, or we are talking about big numbers, big checks?
No, we're not talking about big checks. I'm talking about the minimal. Okay, it's not minimal, but what he has in the moment, right?
So Olive, you're fine with 50.
Find the 50 Kameza like
Yeah.
every day.
Uh-huh.
Like I haven't even thought of Kameza. Like so I don't.
At the beginning of a relationship, are you fine with 50k?
But I've never been given Kameza in a relationship, so I don't know what.
How
that
about
is.
girlfriend allowance?
Girlfriend? Man, I'm dating the wrong people. This girlfriend.
Yes, you
allowance?
are. Wake up.
Girlfriend allowance
Okay.
doesn't exist. It was just come on today.
There's girlfriend allowance.
Anyway, as
Wow.
She's probably paid for other things.
That's the point. Maybe
Compare
girlfriend
them.
allowance means I'm
So
gonna
Leo,
have one at a time.
Leo.
Your monthly.
would you date a woman that's not
Appreciate.
financially stable? Would you date a woman that does not have their own money? Maybe they have no job. All they have to do is rely on you, ask you for money for literally everything.
No, I wouldn't.
Why is that?
Because such women are going to drain you. You know, to get this money, you need to work hard. Yeah.
But
So
that's
if
not
you're
for a
working,
woman.
making the money, you know she's going to be on your case that she wants money, distracting you. And when the money doesn't come, let's say like for businessmen, they're not going to get money every day, every time they sell something. You get.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if the money doesn't come through, she will be on your case. I need money. I need money.
This,
Like
okay.
I don't have money today. What should I tell you?
So you
Yeah.
are the kind of man that says 50-50.
Of course, it has to be 50-50.
You're
Oh my
back to
God.
It has to be 50-50,
realistic,
by the
Leo.
way. Yeah,
Is
let's
it
be realistic.
50-50?
No, okay, not 50-50 that the woman
Yeah.
has to do this and this and this and this. But like, let's say I've paid for most of the things and whatnot, and let's say I don't have money that day, and you want something, can't you take care of it?
Would you dump her if you didn't have the money?
If I didn't have the money,
Yes.
why would I dump
You
her?
would still be
Wow.
with her. Men
Wow.
always stay
Every
with
time I
their
hear
women.
50-50, I'm like, oh my God.
Okay.
It's not
Leo is
50-50.
a
No,
no-go.
that's all up. It's not 50-50. You're getting it
30-50.
wrong.
You did say 50-50.
No, just say it.
Yeah.
If the
She's
woman.
hearing dollar sign. She's not hearing percentages.
Come see, come ça. So, 50-50.
Yeah.
If, like, let's say I'm the man of the house, of course.
Yeah.
I'm taking care of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's say like today I don't have money, and I'm like, hey, could you pay like the electricity bill and whatnot? And you tell me, you're the man of the house. I don't have money
But
today,
that's
but
what
you
it
have
should
money,
be.
right?
I
You
get
have
that.
money. Why don't you clear the bill today? Like,
But
How
then
do you
I think
know?
that's the wrong
you're
way
supposed
even-
to.
I feel like that's the wrong
Why
way
don't
to
you
even deal with a marriage. If you want her to pay some of the bills, just divide. Say you're gonna pay the bill every month. I'm gonna do this
No,
every
it's
month.
not like that. If then you make yourselves like robots. If a man doesn't pay the bill today, like let's say he's supposed to pay the bill in the month and doesn't pay the bill, are you going to divorce him?
Nah.
You're making yourselves like
Yeah,
robots.
yeah.
So it's not 50-50 the way you guys are taking it.
It's we help each other. You help me, I help you. Do me, I do you.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Energy.
Okay.
You match the energy.
I hear you.
Of course, if a
I
man
love
has been
energy.
providing throughout, you do not hesitate to help him out. But there's these guys that have been not giving you enough.
Martha is all talking
Then
like
they
she
has-
has sense, but when they said money,
Yes,
money-
it's money. It's money. At the end of the day, it's money. You know that money I'm using to pay for that one time
Yeah.
is from that girlfriend allowance,
Okay.
that wife allowance.
So in other words, he pays it through you.
yeah, he pays it through me. He doesn't know he's paying it, but I've been
Hey,
saving
guys.
up on this.
The issue of money
This
is
allowance.
everywhere.
Okay, do you know that the man can just decide to wake up and dump you, and you won't
You
get the
move on.
allowance?
Is it the only man? You move on to the next one to get
Well,
girlfriend allowance.
you'll get another stingy guy.
Hey,
Or
then you move
something.
on next.
Anyway.
There have been men in
Anyway,
the
let's
world.
wrap up this
Wow.
conversation. It's been a lengthy one. It looks like everyone, especially the ladies, are inclined to a man who has money. So if you are a man out there
Make money.
and you do not have money, it looks like you are headed for doom.
Madam, you don't want my opinion?
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Okay.
Let's have
I'm
a
a
next.
Hit us.
Let's have an expert opinion.
I am requesting to give my opinion.
Okay.
You have.
There's a reason why you all talk your shit and then something comes last.
Okay.
This is the holy grail.
Mhm.
From experience,
Yeah.
a woman that is sensible won't ask for money. Alright?
They'll be given. without
They'll be
asking.
given money.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
And a
agree.
man who is sensible
Well.
Won't wait to be
won't
asked.
wait to be asked for money.
I agree. 100.
Thirdly, thirdly, any man that wants their woman
Yeah.
to look a certain way
They're
will
gonna
make
do it.
sure they mold them to look that way. And what does that cost?
Money. Taking
If you're
care
with a
of me.
woman, she is your muse.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what do you do for your muse?
You take care of it.
You mold
take care
it.
of them, mold
Okay,
it.
what you're saying is extremely amazing.
Absolutely. I know.
But can I tell you something?
Can I finish?
Okay.
In the same vein,
Yeah.
what does a woman want from a man?
Money. Me, honestly, I'll speak for myself. I want money from a man. That's top of my priority.
I want
Women
money.
want a
Before
lot.
anything.
I want
Well, there's
affection.
something you can
Before-
easily trade for money.
I want
But
sex, I
other
want
than
love.
Uh-huh.
Kex?
Affection?
yes.
Yeah, there's that too, but it comes.
And
It's
aside that-
secondary. It's secondary.
Let
too.
me tell you why affection is actually secondary. Let me tell you, okay, it's not secondary, but it is in some moments. I do have a friend who did have a man. She doesn't ask for money, like you said, this woman doesn't ask for money.
Yeah.
But I swear to God, she had to first complain to get something from this.
That's
man.
not a man who loves her or who. Let me tell you something.
You're
When
right.
a man cares
Yeah.
about you, when a man really loves you,
Yeah.
you haven't met a man who loves you. They'll actually call you to ask you, "Are you okay? I'm sending you this." You will see mobile money alerts on your
I
phone.
still think
So if you
What's
are
it?
out there, if you are out there and you're with a man who waits for you to ask them literally to give them money or to take care of you, and there's actually those who go to an extent of having to be reminded. You have told him, "Honey, I need money for this." It's like,
Yeah.
"Okay, I'm going to take care of it," and they wait for you to remind them. That man doesn't love you.
But some
Let
men
me
are
tell you, the
stingy,
moment they get someone they
naturally.
like, no, a man is stingy for as long as they do not
Do
see
you
that
believe
you.
that?
Yes.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
they
so
see
this
you
man
are
if he
not
really does
worthy,
like you.
when
Yeah.
they see you
Okay.
are
Don't
not
spend on you.
worthy,
Okay.
when they see you are not worthy of their money or of their hard work, they will not spend their money on you. Every man is a provider for as long as they love the woman that they are with and they think that
What
that
about
woman
big
is
spenders?
worthy.
What about big spenders?
Those ones are showbiz. We are talking of a man who loves you. We are
He's
talking
still
of a
your
man.
man.
in a
If he's your man, he's gonna
relationship.
give you the money. It's probably just a big spender.
No.
No, there are big spenders who just want,
What's have you been loved
Yeah.
before?
Oh yes.
No, she's been given money.
And how are you? How did it end?
I ended it for a different reason, not money.
I
Honestly.
believe it.
So
was money.
all in all, it ended in tears.
No, it did end. Well, maybe for him it ended in tears, but for me it was okay because at the end of the day, yes, I love the money. I want the money. I want a man who takes care of me. But there are certain things, certain characters that you cannot live with because a
Good.
man
I
gives
think
you
those are
money.
things that we need to delve into.
Is that what they say? We ask for too much. First money, now what?
Terrible characters sometimes that you be like, you know what? Let's put the money aside.
The
and
money
we'll
has to
deal
be
with
there, but the
this.
attention has to be there too.
I don't
You do
care
love the
about attention.
I do love
I do
attention.
not care
do
about
love
it.
Attention has to be there.
It has to be there.
Has to be
like,
there.
I just can't imagine you not looking
Look
at
at
me
this.
every time
Look
you're
at this.
around.
We'll go back to zero. Not to zero. To the same conversation we're having earlier. You can give me all the attention. I have dated a guy who couldn't give me a thing because I loved them and I cared about their attention. At the end of the day, I'm like, what the
Did
fuck?
you
What
get
am
the
I
attention,
doing?
though? You got the attention?
Yes, I got the attention,
didn't
but
get
it
the
wasn't
money?
enough.
Can you
It
describe
wasn't
the
enough.
attention?
So that's how.
What
oh
kind
my
of
goodness.
attention?
What kind of attention?
I'm talking of phone calls morning to evening. I'm talking of are you okay?
The
Are you
number-
no. I'm talking of literally 100% of like what are you like someone caring about you, like how your day is, like the entire day, checking on you, all that.
Did
know,
you
all
love
that.
him?
I think I didn't love him because if I loved him, I
see?
would still be with him.
If you don't love somebody, even the smallest attention is too
no,
much.
here's the thing. I think
Yeah.
I just realized
Yeah.
that
There's a
attention
degree of
wasn't it
attention.
for me.
Well, I think
It was
everyone
the
takes their
money.
time. Everyone takes their time to find themselves.
Yeah.
And we are happy that Uwase finally found herself.
Yes.
It's not about
She knows what she
attention.
wants.
Now,
It's
yes.
about money.
Money.
Oh, good. I want both.
But here's the bottom line.
I
Bottom
think I should
line.
ask my boys to raise
Bottom
their
line. Bottom line as we
You're
wind
gonna
up
get
this
yourself
conversation. Bottom line as we wind up this conversation. Money is a very big and important factor in a relationship. Whether
Both
it's
ways.
not priority. What do you mean both ways?
Both from a
Yes.
woman and man.
No.
Well,
What do you want your woman
yeah,
to give you money?
no, listen what I
No,
believe. If
your
you
woman-
meet her and she has the money, please make yourself rich with her money.
Your
If you
woman
meet
is not
him and he
supposed to
has
give
money,
you
please
money.
make yourself rich with his money.
Your woman
And
is
then-
not supposed to give you money, but she's supposed to use common sense. You get?
He's not supposed to give you money.
Define common sense, Leo.
Let's say I'm driving.
Mhm.
I'm with her. I forgot my wallet at home. I don't have fuel. And she has money. Is she going to refuse to fuel?
Swindler. Tinder
Huh?
swindler.
Is she
Sure.
going to...
I forgot my wallet.
Yes, refuse.
Okay. On this matter, this is what I have to say about the woman. You need to have your own money for security purposes. Yeah.
Yeah.
For in case the man cannot provide, can you actually take care of yourself? There's these women who just go in so deep without having a backup plan, without having a career,
Yeah.
without having anything that they're doing for themselves. So eventually, when the relationship is done, you know, you have been driving a car and now you cannot afford the fuel, you cannot afford the high rent that you were paying in that huge apartment. So for me, the woman having money, basically it's about her own security and it should be her fallback plan.
Yes, yes.
But a man in the relationship, please and please give us money, take care of us, because at the
Yeah,
end
we
of the
want
day
money.
you are providers.
And
And I think
ladies,
everyone agrees with
and
me.
ladies, pay us back in the right currency.
What currency?
Simple.
He's talking
What
about
sex?
sex, obviously.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why would you be with a woman who doesn't give you good sex?
Well, since you want more money, give more sex.
She probably doesn't
In
know
other
she's
words, you
giving
can
you
swap your
bad.
job
You
for
know
a
there's-
night one.
Ah!
Simple, right?
Oh my god.
There is men who actually don't like sex. Okay, not that they don't like it, but
Well,
probably
I've
they,
never
they
met
work
any-
so hard. No, they work so
if he
hard.
told you he doesn't want sex,
No,
there's something
no,
wrong with
I'm
you.
not saying
So we,
that.
Sorry.
can, so we can agree. So we
No.
can agree. Men want sex, women want money. Can we agree to that?
It can be a swap.
Women both.
There's
Women
women who
also
want
love
sex.
So
too.
can you please stop disagreeing or getting angry if we want the money, because we know you want the sex.
But you want the sex too.
Well, sometimes you think I do, but nah. Sometimes I'm just having it for you.
Well, you get the right
for,
person
for,
first.
for you? Oh,
Yes.
like
Why-
if
why
you
would you have...
If
for
he's your
you,
man, if he's your man, sometimes you have it for him. Yeah,
Really?
that's how it is. You just care
Aw.
about his needs.
Only
That's
So
sorry.
if I'm gonna give you sex for you, please give me the money for me.
that's tragic.
It's not
Very
tragic.
It is,
tragic.
It's just
absolutely.
wonderful.
Live the sad life.
I
I'm
feel
even
like-
speechless.
Honestly,
Like a
100%.
dating.
That's tragic.
You've
That's
lived
where
a sad
communication
life.
comes in.
That's tragic.
But you know, you
Huh?
can't tell him you don't want to have sex with him. That
No,
is
communication.
wrong.
Why not? You tell
Why
him
not?
straight up.
Why
I
not?
don't want to have sex
But
today.
you
I'm not
could
in the
even,
mood.
you could tell you're really tired, but he has a hard on. Do something
Oh,
for your man.
please. Come on.
Yeah.
Give him
I'm
head,
Come
please.
joking.
on. Don't be a slave to that kind of mentality.
This is not being a slave, my friend.
Give him
It is
head.
just
Give
being
him
a
head.
part of it.
Good.
Well, you're giving the answer what you're saying. Come on. I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, that's what he wants.
That's all he wants.
Right?
Give it to him.
Come on.
Yeah.
No, if he's understanding, of course he will.
No, that's
Trust
tragic.
me, not all the
He
time.
will distract himself.
Not all the time.
Well, are you going to deny him sex all the time?
Well, sometimes you're not in the mood all the time. You have busy schedules all the time. Yeah, you may not want sex all
Busy, but
most
you
of the
said you
time.
wanted someone who's going to take care of you.
So that's
So
why-
you're busy doing work,
That's,
like.
that's, of course, taking care of me doesn't mean I'm not doing anything.
I'm
myself.
devastated. I'm devastated with that comment. I don't even know what to do. Like, I don't know how you
Yeah.
cannot want to have sex and
You have to
just do
communicate.
it for the other
Yes.
person.
Yes.
You have to communicate and tell him because it's not
You
going to
can't
be
communicate
interesting.
every day. Thank you
not-
for an excuse.
It's not going to be intimate.
Okay.
You get?
Oh no, we know how to. We fake orgasms, so we know. how to
Because in the
prepare.
end,
my
she's just going to be looking at you as
That's
you
Oh
get in
my
and
God.
out.
Okay. Anyway,
And that's not
let's
interesting.
wind up
It's not
this
fun.
conversation.
Yeah.
You want
The
him in
bottom
sweat.
line is the bottom line is money is very important in a relationship. So
Sure.
if you are a man out there, please
is.
make as much money as you can, because
Yeah.
no woman will love you for who you are. Eh? The only woman that can love you for who you are is your mother. Please,
That's
please,
a
please,
lie.
please,
Mom.
please.
And if you're a woman out there, please make sure you make your money too. Because
Yeah.
if I'm making my money, I can decide to, I'm done with you.
No,
Let
I
me go and
can
give
make
my
my-
money to someone else.
I can make my money for a fallback plan. For in case the relationship ends, I don't have, to go back to zero because I don't have a man to provide for me anymore.
Yeah, that's you.
But I am not making money to give to you or to provide for the family when the provider is in the house.
So yes, be providers.
Of
We are
course you
tired
don't have
of
to be a provider.
we're tired of
That's
generation
why I
of
said
men that are not
common
providers.
sense.
Be providers. Take it as your responsibility. Love it. Embrace it. You're not supposed to be supporting it right now.
Anyway, we are getting into a musical break, and coming up is Cheat Codes Grey featuring Tyson Rita, and the song is Hurricane. We'll be back in a few.